Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Gemini, I feel like you didn't see this obstacle until it was dropped right in front of you. Let me explain. I feel like somebody left, snuck away in the night like a thief in the night, and it feels like, and it's possible you could have come home and they're gone, all their stuff is gone, and maybe even some of yours. This person could have left with something of yours. It feels like whatever was going on here, you were not really aware of how bad it was. There could have been surface things like little arguments, being unable to agree on things. But nothing that would warrant the way they ended it, or like the decision that they made. It could be they felt they weren't going to get their way and they left like a thief in the night, taking all their things. It could have left in the day, but it was like a thief in the night type of exit is what I'm saying. They would have did it when you weren't there, most likely, is what I'm trying to say. And they may possibly, for some, they may have taken something of yours. This person has broken your heart. You're really hurting. You're not healing from this. It's like, see, here they are sneaking away. And I feel like you're not sure if it was planned or not. Maybe you're wondering. You have the fantasy card here. So you're wondering if it was planned. You're wondering now, in the aftermath here, whether whatever promises they made you or whatever they told you, whether any of that was true. It's like on the surface you couldn't really see anything that warranted this type of exit. You thought everything was fine, except that maybe you couldn't agree on some things. But there was something you probably didn't see that they kept hidden from you, and it would be of an emotional nature. There were things they didn't tell you. I feel like you're trying to imagine what really happened, or what they were really thinking. And again, was this exit planned? When they were with you, was it all pretend? You're questioning their story, and you're feeling a lot of anxiety. Maybe thinking the worst, maybe having a lot of negative thoughts about this person and about this situation. You feel abandoned, you feel alone, and look, you are holding a broken heart, and it's bleeding, and look at this. It's what's at the heart of the reading. Okay, we know that there were agreements, things that you couldn't agree upon that did cause a lot of grief. But like I said, You were really in the dark. It says right here, you were in the dark about this decision that they just suddenly took on the relationship and didn't tell you. And you would like that clarity. It's what you want. It's like, what just happened, you know? And so and it feels like a mountain now because they're gone, right? So you're unable to see past this mountain. It feels like you're lost without direction. Um, um, I feel like you don't. Here's what happened. Here's what I feel has happened. Um, First of all, you're missing information. Don't try to fill it in with your imagination, okay? Because that's just going to cause you more anxiety. Um, they didn't feel like they were going to get what they wanted here. And I really, honestly, it's like they took the coward's way out by sneaking out the way they did. Now, the problem is, this is a case of, well, the grass is greener on the other side, or they feel it's greener, so they jump the fence. But when they get there, they find out it's not. And then there's this sudden realization of what they just did and what they just lost. And that's exactly what's going to happen to this person. There's a learning curve here. And so they are going to learn a lot about themselves and even their own feelings. Something maybe they didn't even realize some things. There's some growth that is seen here for this person because of this. You know, everything happens for a reason. Now, so they released you. You're missing information. Your heart is hurting. Your head is hurting from thinking about this all the time. You need to step away from the problem for a bit so that you can see clearer. It's maybe clouding. These thoughts are clouding your vision, your judgment, your emotions. You will get that information, I guarantee you. What you're missing, the answers you're missing, will be given to you. You have the book on the light side of the cloud. So definitely whatever's burdening you is going to come to light. You're going to see it. So this person left, and you didn't see it coming. That I know. And I feel like you feel like you've been deceived in some way, maybe in more than one way, and you may not know how to proceed with this, with the state or the circumstances that they've left you in, basically, right? And you're feeling very emotional. I mean, like I said, you thought things were fine. You did have hope, although you weren't able to agree on something or some things. But like I said, you didn't feel that it was over. or maybe you didn't feel like it was as bad as it was when it came to this person and what they wanted. Um, Maybe there was something maybe you might feel now in hindsight that maybe you overlooked. It's like you're going over their story and your story, um, and how you envision this possibly playing out from here. You may be trying or wondering what changes you will need to make. Um, you may, this could be a question of who's writing the story, you know. Who's the hero of the story? Um, you, oops, I got two dogs on the alert here. They heard a noise. So sorry. Um, you're very emotional when it comes to a decision about this relationship. And I feel like it's about the mountain because there's another mountain over here, and it's what's heavily on your mind. Wondering about the deception and what was true and what was a lie. Or was everything an illusion? Was it all a lie? You know, was it just one big story? Was it all pretend? It's like, I feel like you can't really envision where it's going until you have those answers. Because you're clearly, it's like you don't really know why they left. And you didn't think that whatever it was you were arguing about or trying to come to some sort of agreement, you didn't think it would end like this, for sure, for sure. So there's answers you're seeking with this book that you really want. Clearly, you do not have these answers yet, but they are coming. They're coming. Um, I feel like uh, this person, because of this card shows what happens uh, when we abandon our dreams. It's like a finders keepers. It's like they left you behind now. Who, you know, I mean, you're fair game, right? For somebody else to walk in and steal you away. So I feel like this is this person. So they walk away and they feel like uh, the grass is going to be greener on the other side, but they find out that it's not. And now they suddenly realize that they've lost you here because of this action. You may never take them back um, because the eyes of the moon are closed. So there's something here they didn't see until it's too late. So maybe they feel like it's too late. They're gone. They won't be able to get you back. But this card actually says that this situation can still be saved. That they can still set things right. That they can still pick up the pieces if they don't drag their feet on it, you know, uh, if they are willing to come back and own up uh, to something, I feel to the manner in which they left, and to their reasons for it. I mean, there could be a communication issue here, and that could be a large part of it. There is a deeper emotional issue for as to why they took the action they did. Um, but I mean, the labyrinth is here. So I mean, if you guys were clearly having communication issues, you didn't think it was as bad as it turned out to be, and but they for them it was very, very bad. They didn't think they were going to get what they want. They were bruised and hurt, and there were things, of course, that they didn't tell you. Again, communication problems, because they left with that information in hand, thinking, well, okay, the grass is going to be greener on the other side. Turns out it wasn't, and that they need to own up to their responsibilities. And not just that, but they need to take a deeper look at this emotional issue on this card that's hidden, where they pretend everything is okay. Maybe they're one to internalize things and not let them out. Maybe they fear getting their heart broken, but I mean, they ended up getting it broken anyway, so what good did that do, right? So this is retracing your steps back to the beginning, and take a completely different route, one you never tried before, to get the end result, to reach the goal. Maybe it is as simple as listening, a willingness to listen, not just with the mind, but with the heart. Maybe this is cooperating. Maybe because of a past experience, maybe they were not so willing to cooperate because, you might take something from them or hurt them or something, or that you might give them the short end of the stick or something. I don't know what their reason was, but there was something there. There's a reason why this person felt that they couldn't open up about something emotional. It was a pattern, or became a pattern for them. I can see it here. And so go back to the beginning, and for this person that means, you see, it's all children here, so going all the way back to childhood to find that emotional issue, because that's where it all began for them. You wouldn't have known that, so that's why you don't understand, or didn't understand, why they ended it the way they did, because they never told you about it, or they never spoke about it. So this situation can still be saved. And this person, this is, here we have a male and here we have a female. It's kind of eating at them what they did, They know it wasn't very nice what they did. There's a question of loyalties. Loyalties come into question, come into play here. They're thinking of you, and they are going to give you those answers. See, there it is. It's all right here. I'm put them all together. There they are. She wants answers. She's like, wait, what's going on? She's on the dark side of the clouds. He's on the light side of the clouds because he has this information, right? And it's all contained in this book that he never opened up to her before, but now he's thinking he needs to. He needs to get back what he lost, because he realizes now how much he loves her and how much holding on to that emotional issue has affected his life and his choices, you know. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.